Making me so hungry. Wasn't chatted, telling stories of blood splatter, broken.
Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada, no Prada, no vibe acelerada. Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada, no Prada, no vibe acelerada. Hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor.
We're young and we're bored. It's time to lose your mind and let crazy out. This was supposed to tonight. We're taking names 'cause we don't mess around. This was about to blow. I'm right where you left me. Ve, Leandro.
¿Cuál Leandro Bizcochiño? Leandriño Santos Jr. Y el culote me hace buff, 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 buff. Y siendo bien crema, al día emprendado. Me dicen crema helado, pa' que lo bailen, borde interno y de lado. Pero bien pegado, es bien blanquita.
Body keeps pulling me in, God. The body's getting colder. Let me in your ocean swim. Out in California, I've been forced to swim. So hard to ignore you, especially when I'm smirking swim.
Sasuke? That's Sasuke?
In fact, I've never felt better. He gave me this gift.
Tell me something that's an absolute flex to a niche group but means nothing to the majority. I'll go first. I have 2 of these.
Let me show you how proud I am to be yours. Leave this just from us and the fun. Still great for you, great for you.
Leaving a kiss. I need experience. We shooting Pro Tools only on God on the topic of dogs. From this point on, I'm a king. I'm bringing a tech and a bet that I'm breaking our law. My name that came with suppression. A silent verse shoko, no talking is even involved. No BTS or the K-pop. Behind the scenes by the way that we leaving it raw. Eat a baby, I feel good and inspired. You see how I'm a pretty little liar. He got a LinkedIn sending him higher. Benny tomorrow, we packing some fire. See you hyping that. Think he fine.
On my keys, I lost my phone.
Fuck all you, babe. Or babe for the night. You love my wife.
Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. It's too tough.
Grey tracky. She loves a gun, man, I stay trapped. I wore the black night test, she told me change it to the grey.
Babe, I love it when the dick's on display.
Esse é o DJ Cave, é o brabo da putaria.
Feel stupid. What? Everyone feels stupid. Who cares? You feel stupid? Yeah, I did. And then I just chose not to feel stupid. 90% of life is confidence. The thing about confidence is no one knows if it's real or not.
Winners, huh? Winners. That winning shit. Look.
I done said no sweat, man, I'm more than able. And I know that talk is cheap. Told myself I'ma build a table. And to the real ones take a seat. And what I bring to the table, more than a plateful. It's a buffet, that's all you can eat. Locked it in the label, the stench was fatal. I gotta cover my nose with a T. And if you wanna mention a W, please mention how we put quality in the streets. Something got caught, but there's no celebrations. Cause that shit didn't come with sweets. The amount of times I've been in the station, insomnia, man, I never could sleep. If you ever hear a track saying that they're trying to drill on, man, they're just trying to M1 on a beat. And just before man step in the T, I gotta make sure my team's twinning. Bro got L and I got the B, and my young boys home alone with kittens. Why do you roll with O's for a living? Hit the trap, then I do the maths, but it's safe to say I ain't gypsy killing. I'm outside making killings. Throw up a W if you know you're winning. Bro rang man like, can you come get me? You just made a couple youths go swimming. Even the heli was out.
Me? Obsessed with you? Yes.
The beginning's the hardest part because you don't have the results yet to fucking motivate you. The more often you can finish a lift and say to yourself, I pushed myself fucking hard today. That was badass. Is that ever gonna be a bad scenario? I mean, this is when you gotta do it, when nobody's watching. You know, if it's just you, don't worry, these lifts add up. You will fucking get something out of it. You know, think about your ex-girlfriend or somebody who pissed you off in between sets, whatever you wanna do. Listen to your music, get hyped up. As long as you can get those hard sets done, you know, take a couple seconds beforehand, take a couple huffs and puffs. You got to do things that feel good for you, which you can like kind of understand what benefit you're getting from it. When you're doing something, try to understand why you're doing it. And that can sort of motivate you to do it harder.
Alright, what if I told you there was a way that you could completely transform your body in 8 hours? You heard me right, 8 hours. I know that literally nobody has the time to be working out, and I know so many people are wasting so much time at the gym by doing unnecessary stuff. You can spare 1 hour twice a week for the next 4 weeks. Do this really simple glute workout. I promise you, you will see a huge difference in your bum in literally 4 weeks. 8 hours worth of time, that's literally 1 night of sleep. I personally think you'd be crazy not to, so let's just get straight into it. Starting off the workout with some form of hip thrust. I feel like nowadays gyms are getting better, so there's way more hip thrust machines. If you have access to a machine, definitely use one because it's so much quicker to set up and so much easier to get the form right. So essential for glute growth and getting that shelf projection. Most effective glute growth, we need to be working our glutes in the shortened position and the lengthened position. Already done the shortened position with the hip thrust, so now we're going to move on to the leg press to do them in the lengthened position. Also switch this out for RDLs, but I know a lot of beginners hate RDLs, so this is a really good alternative. Also my favorite because it's great for progressive overload and also a lot more difficult to hurt your back. Now we've got the 2 big movements out the way, we're going to move into a unilateral movement. Basically just means a single leg exercise to ensure symmetry and the most growth possible. So remember, we're trying to save time. We'll be doing step ups with a dumbbell and we're going to do 2 sets of 12 per leg. Pushing through your heel and not jumping off the floor. Mind muscle connection is crucial here. It's gonna really burn. I promise you, your glutes are gonna be on fire. Final exercise, because we always need 4 exercises in an effective glute workout, is gonna be good mornings. This is one because I know a lot of people don't have abductor machines, but you can use any isolation movement. I'll list them on the screen. Also great because we didn't do any RDLs today, so I really want to make sure we're working the muscle properly. It's literally all you need to do. Try this workout 2 times a week for the next 4 weeks. Weigh as much as possible and eat your protein, and I promise you, you will see a difference. So it's your first day in the gym and you want to get a shredded back and a tiny waist and see a real difference by summer. When your gym's always busy, it can be so annoying waiting around for equipment. So I'm going to show you a full back workout that you can do that only requires 1 cable machine. What we're going to do is grab a straight bar and put the cable at the top. I'll just sit down on the floor and we're going to be doing some lat pull downs. I like to do these with a close grip, but you can use the big bar as well. These are so good when your gym's busy because I feel like the lat pull down machine is literally always taken in mind. So we're going to move straight into an iliac pull. These are really going to work your lats and make your waist look so much smaller. Focus on pulling through your elbow and getting that mind muscle connection, and this is going to feel so good. You're going to want the rope attachment. You can literally find these everywhere. I swear my gym has so many of these. And we're going to do some face pulls. Focus on pulling the rope towards your forehead and really squeeze the middle of your back. This is going to give you so much definition in the center of your back. And finally, because this workout is only 4 exercises long, we're doing some standing rows. We do these with a barbell, but since we're here, we might as well just do it with a cable machine. Using the straight bar again, focus on squeezing the top of your back and pushing your shoulder blades together at the top. Again, this is going to give your back so much definition and make your waist look so tiny. Did some bicep curls to finish, but I didn't record, so do that as well and enjoy. I always thought that having a small waist was just genetics. But it turns out you can make your waist look absolutely tiny, even if you're naturally shaped like a ruler. May or may not be aimed at myself. Today I'm going to take you through my go-to back workout, which took inches off my waist and gave me an hourglass figure. Starting off with some barbell rows. One of my favorite exercises because they really shred your whole back and give you that deep sculpted back line. Tell me one person that doesn't like a deep back line. Because I did this as my first exercise today, I had quite a lot of strength, so I did 3 sets of 10. We're doing my favorite exercise literally ever. Lat pull downs are really the exercise that's going to make your waist look tiny. By building your upper back, you're going to be able to create that hourglass shape, and the illusion that it gives you is actually insane. Trust me girls, this really does make your waist look smaller. I was scared to try it at first, but I'm so glad now that I did. The favorite of mine for getting that back definition and making your waist look absolutely tiny is lat pullovers. I feel like people don't talk about these enough. They're so good and they feel so satisfying to do as well. Of course, we had to include the familiar favorite pulls. I actually don't know a single person that's done these and doesn't like them. Really going to sculpt up your shoulders and give you that gorgeous hourglass figure. Final exercise is one of my favorites, military press. For a beginner, don't start off with a barbell, use something smaller. 3 sets of 6 to 8 on these because the barbell was quite heavy for me. That was everything I did today to make my waist look smaller and give myself an hourglass figure. I know if you tried this workout, and I hope you love it. If it was my first day in the gym and I wanted to visibly grow my glutes in time for summer, here's exactly what I would do. Starting off with dumbbell hip thrust. Choose a weight that's heavy but doable. I'm going to do 8 regular reps straight into 8 pulses and then hold for 8 seconds. And you're going to do this 3 times. Next, you're going to want to grab 2 dumbbells and we're going to do some dumbbell RDLs. I like to do 3 sets of 12 for these so that you're keeping your back straight and hinging your hips backward as you go down. Now, staying in the same place, using the same dumbbells, we're going to go straight into reverse lunges. I like to do 3 times 10 per leg. Make sure you're pushing through your heels if you want to feel this in your glutes. It's really important to have a movement that uses one leg. And then finally, we're going to move on to abductions. This is probably the easiest one. My machine is stood up, but most gyms have a seated machine. Just do a weight that feels challenging, but again doable. We're going to do 12 reps straight into 12 pulses and then hold for as long as you physically can. This one really had me struggling, but it's going to give you a great burn. Do this workout 2 to 3 times a week and make sure you eat your protein, and by the time it's summer, you will see the biggest difference.
Tú me ves ahí, toda tranquila, bajando hasta el piso como perreando, hermana, pero mi cerebro lo único que piensa es: quiero unas piernotas, yo quiero unas piernotas, unas pinches piernotas bien hermosas, típico jazz. Si no duele, no sirve. Si no duele, no sirve. Última, vamos perra, vamos, vamos. Eso. Ay. Ayuda, ayuda, auxilia. Ay, ya me la voy a ir a quitar. ¿Quién la va a quitar? No, otra, no te pares de lanza, aguanta.
Gracias, Dios. Hoy miro atrás y tengo tanto que agradecer. Gracias por los aciertos. Me han demostrado de lo capaz que soy. Gracias por los fracasos. Me han enseñado que puedo volver a empezar. Gracias por los momentos de tristeza. Me han demostrado lo fuerte que puedo ser. Gracias por mi salud. Me muestra cada día de lo afortunado que soy. Gracias a cada paso, cada prueba y cada victoria. Hoy soy quien soy y todo eso